Good morning, dear students. Let us now begin with the further part of the lesson, that is, let us use the graticule. So, the point what we are going to study today is that how to use the graticule. In the earlier video, we have studied about the use of graticule to locate a place, to describe the extent of a region, and also to describe the extent of linear features. So now today we are going to answer few questions which are given in our textbook on page number 11, and these questions are related to Brazil. Okay, so they have given you the map of Brazil and you have to answer the questions related to the particular map, that is Brazil. You are going to make use of latitudes and longitudes and answer that following questions. So on the screen I have shown you the location of Brazil on the world map. Yes, now if you will see, the red colored is the Brazil. So that is the location of Brazil on the world map. Now here is our equator, isn't it? 0 degree is our equator. If you will see, then most of the part of Brazil is in southern hemisphere and little part is in northern hemisphere. So we can say that the country of Brazil lies in both the hemisphere, that is northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now we will see according to 0 degree meridian. First we had seen according to 0 degree parallel. Now we will see according to 0 degree meridian. So because of 0 degree meridians we have two parts, that is eastern and western. If you will see, then Brazil completely lies in western hemisphere. Yes, so the location of Brazil on the world map, we can say it is in northern and southern hemisphere, and it is in totally, it is in the western hemisphere according to the 0 degree meridians. Did you understand? So now let us move on to the questions. So the first question is, which latitude and longitude define the location of the capital of Brazil, that is Brasilia? Okay, so you have to show its location using one latitude and one longitude. So here it is highlighted, where is Brasilia? It has been shown in the red box. Can you see? So that is where Brasilia is present. Now we will explain its latitudinal and longitudinal extent. So see here, if you will see, then Brasilia, I'll use an arrow, is in this way here. So this will be its latitudinal extent. Okay, so is it below 10? See, I'll show you once again. Is it below 10 degree? Now it is south. See, we have learned it is in most of the part of Brazil is in south. So here you can see 10 degree, 0 degree, 10 degree, 20 degree south. So now we are just seeing at the southern part. Okay. So first the latitudinal extent. So here is it in this way. It is below 10 degree, but and in between 20 degrees south. Yes, latitudinal extent is below between 10 degrees south and 20 degrees south. It is not exactly half of that. Half will come here. Yes or no? This is half, no? That is 15 degree. It is above 15 degree. We can consider it as 13 degree south. So here it is 16, no, it will be 13. Okay, so it is at 13 degree south latitude. Did you all get blue color line? That is the latitudinal extent. It is between 10 degree and 15 degrees south. We are considering it as 13 degree south. Did you all understand? Now we will study its longitudinal, means in this way. Yes, now if you will see longitudinal, then it is between 40 degree west and 50 degree west, but it is between that, yes or no? So we are going to consider that red marking as 48 degree west longitude, and here it is 13 degree south longitude. Okay, so the location of the capital of Brazil, that is Brasilia, is 13 degree south latitude and 48 degree west longitude. You can see a 40 degree west, no? So this whole Brazil, keep in mind latitudinal it will come north and south, and longitudinal it will come west. Okay, but most of the latitudinal area is in south. Yeah, so it's answer. Did you understand about the first question? Now let's move on to the next question. Here, what would be the longitudinal extent of Brazil that spreads from 5 degree 15 minutes north and 33 degree 45 minutes south latitude? Means latitudinal extent, that is horizontal lines they have given us, and longitudinal lines we have to find out, that is vertical lines. So see here, horizontal they have given, they are telling the latitudinal extent. See this red black arrow up, and here you can see the down, that is the extent, means there to here Brazil is spreading. Okay, so if you will see upper one, that is this measurement, is it below, above 0? Is it above 0 here? So it will be 5 degree they have considered. So they have said 5 degree 15 minutes north up, and till here, that is it is below 30. Yeah, you can see in your textbook it is below 30, that is it is 33 degree 45 minutes south latitude. Now we have to find out its longitudinal, so the red arrows. Yeah, so if you will see the first extent, that is here, I will use some different color, blue color. See here, this one. If you will see, here is the ending, that is before 40 degree west. So we have considered it as 34 degree 45 minutes west, and if you will see here, it is ending here, that is after 70 degree. Can you see? After 70 degree. So we have considered precisely as 73 degree 59 minutes west. So these two blue lines are indicating us longitudinal extent. Now you can see the answer. The longitudinal extent, now it is in red color. Okay, so see the answer. The longitudinal extent of Brazil is 73 degree 59 minutes west to 34 degree 45 minutes west longitudes. Okay, now we will move on to the next question. In which hemisphere does the Brazil extend in north and south direction? So can you all tell me? Yes, you will see now in the world map, red color is the Brazil. Which direction, or which which hemisphere it is present? Both the hemisphere. In northern it is little bit, and in southern it is having more part. So we can write the answer as Brazil extends in northern and southern hemisphere in the north and south direction. Okay, the next question. In which hemisphere does the Brazil extend in east-west direction? Can you all tell me? At the beginning of the video we have seen. Yes, western hemisphere. See here, it is totally to western part. Yes, so we can write the answer as Brazil extends in the western hemisphere in the east and west direction. Got it? Now the next. Which parallels and meridians should be used to describe the extent of river Sao Francisco. Now it is a linear feature. Yes, means we have to locate its terminal points. Yeah. So now just see in the map, the red box represents that there is river Sao Francisco. Now we will locate its terminal point. So both the boxes are showing the terminal points of the river. So first we will mark of the start point and then we will see about the end point. Okay, means start point we are going to use one latitude, one longitude, and for the end point again we are going to use one latitude and one longitude. So see here, first we will see from where it is starting. Can you see I have highlighted with the red box? Yeah, and the arrow which is shown red color, it is the latitudinal extent. So is it below 20 degree? Yes, little below 20 degree, so we can represent it as 21 degree south. Now longitudinal extent, is it going up, red arrow? Yes, that is, it is between 40 and 47, sorry, 40 degree and 50 degree west, but it is close to 50 degree, so we can say the longitudinal extent is 47 degree 30 minutes west. So this was about the start point. Yeah, that is one latitudinal and one longitudinal. Now let's learn about the end point. Okay, so see here, now the end point, it is the river. Yeah, it is flowing in this direction. I will show you the flow. I will use sky blue color. Okay, so it starts from here and it is flowing this way, means it is going and meeting northern part of Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, so this will be our end point. Yeah, so the latitudinal extent we will see, they have shown us with the red arrow, it is above 10 degrees south. We are considering it as 7 degree 30 minutes south latitude. Okay, and where is it in longitudinal extent? It is before 40 degree west, so we are considering it as 36 degree 30 minutes west longitude. So this was the latitudinal extent and longitudinal extent of the terminal end point. So the answer of the question is, the extent of river Sao Francisco is from 21 degrees south parallel and 47 degree 30 minutes west meridian to 7 degrees south, 7 degree 30 minutes south parallel and 36 degree 30 minutes west meridian. Did you all understand? Now we'll move on to the next question, that is, describe the location of Marajo Island using the graticule. This is the last question. Now we have to locate the location of island, means we require only one latitude and one longitude. So see here, the red box represents the Marajo Island. Now we will require its latitudinal extent. So see, first the red arrow is representing you latitudinal extent. It is exactly above 0 degree, little above. So you can say it is 0.04 degree north. Getting? And now latitudinal we have seen. We will see longitudinal, that is the vertical line. It is little after 50 degree west. So we will consider the longitudinal extent as 51 degree west. So the answer is, the location of Marajo Island using the graticule is 0.04 degree north parallel and 51 degree west meridian. So in this way we have made use of the graticule to locate the place, locate a region, or to describe the extent of a region or the linear features. Okay, so did you understand how to make use of graticule? Isn't it very useful for us? Yes. So Let's recap what we have learned. We have learned to describe the location of a place on the earth, to describe the extent of the region on the earth, to describe the extent of linear features on the earth. Okay, so here I'll give you a small assignment. So this is the assignment. You can answer the questions and write the answers in your rough books, or you can use the back page of your geography CW. You can just write the assignment and answer these questions. Write the questions with the answer. First one is for describing the location of place. How many parallels and meridians we have to consider? For describing the extent of region, how many parallels and meridians we have to consider? And the third question is for describing the extent of a road or a river, which latitude and longitude we need to consider. Okay, so here we are going to stop, and today we have just learned how to make use of the graticule, and we have seen only about the country, that is Brazil. Yeah, you can also find out the location of other countries. I hope you have understood each and every point which I have taught today. Okay, so thank you, dear students.